Hey guys, welcome to Dr. Kim Live. I'm so glad you joined us today. We are going to be talking about Sex and Marriage, the Basics Part 2, based on the YouVersion plan. And so, be right back. So if you guys are doing good wherever you are, I know it's cold a lot of places right now. It's getting colder here. It was so nice this morning when I got up to go work out. It was like 52 degrees. It was perfect. Now it's getting colder and rainy and all that kind of stuff. And I know that's nothing compared to what some of you guys on the East Coast are going through right now. And so just hope things go well for all of you guys just as go through this time of winter, which in some ways I like winter. In some ways I'm thinking, I cannot wait till spring gets here, and summer and fall, probably my three favorite times of the year. Winter's probably last, although, I don't know, some things I like about it. I like snow, but I don't like it too much. Don't like all the stuff that's going on around with people with, so much snow going on, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, this, as we get in the new year, we've talked some about habits and how do we break habits and how do we add new habits, and our pastor's even doing a series on habits, and it's been an awesome series to help us kind of look at ourselves. He had suggested some books that I've looked through that I think are really good and just kind of pass on with you. The Power of Habit is a really good book. It certainly gives you some practical ways to add habits, break habits, but there's also some fascinating things in there about how our brain works, about how advertisers and motivation people can use that to help get us to develop a habit that they want us to have. And so there's some fascinating stories in there that go along with some products that we use and why we use them and all that kind of stuff, from toothpaste to spray stuff and all that kind of stuff. The other one I really like that I'm in the middle of right now is called Atomic Habits. I love what he does. I love the breakdown he does. It's very practical. It makes sense. It gives you a really good way to add habits that are going to be good for you or get away from those that are not. And then last week in our small group, a couple of people were talking about Switch On Your Brain, the 21-day brain detox. Fascinated about how they were using that and the results they were getting from that. So I listened to that last week, and it's a fascinating one too. And I think the premise there with the detox is that those of us who have negative thoughts, who have things that just pull us down, that go through our mind and we think we can't stop, to realize we can. And so she goes through a process of how to do that, how to get those toxic thoughts out and replace those with things that are good for us. Very biblical, lots of scripture, a very well-written book that just makes so much sense. So anyway, if you're starting off the new year trying to make some changes, hopefully those things are some ideas that can help you. A lot of good stuff out there. But The Power of Habit, Atomic Habits, and Switch On Your Brain, the 21-day brain detox, I think are all great tools to use. All right, so today we're going to talk about Sex and Marriage, the Basics. It is based on, it is based on the YouVersion plan that we have that does the same with the same name. So very good. I can't get it to do what I want it to do. Okay. So anyway, let's go and that's how to do it. Sex and Marriage, the Basics, the YouVersion plan, the app. I guess we're having a little bit of flashing and I may be freezing on you a little bit. I have no idea why that's happening. But it keeps happening. So maybe we need to go out and come back in for this part.